In this video, we're going to be taking a quick look at the Bihn Ghost Whale pouches. Head over to packhacker.com, link in the description below for more information. And first of all, they are called the Ghost Whale pouches because the shape of the zippers here is reminiscent of a whale, pretty much. So I think Tom over at Bihn came up with that. I think it's kind of a cool name, and there's a couple useful things about it that we're going to get into in a second. But first of all, I wanted to talk about the colored zippers and all the different materials. I think the colored zippers add a nice touch, and with the materials, Bihn is really great about using excess material and scrap from creating their larger bags like the Bihn Cynic, the Synapse, and the Aeronaut, and they kind of like repurpose that material into pouches and things like this, the Ghost Whale pouches, so that's kind of nice. We have the smaller size here, and the thing that I like about the way these open up is if you pull the zipper completely up, you just get access to everything inside without things falling out. So you kind of have this lip still here, and you can have a bunch of small items in there and you can see everything and get access to everything, but not a lot of stuff falls out. Now, if you can imagine that this is another pouch that just simply opens up on the edge here and this is closed, it's a little bit harder, right? So it's a little bit harder to get access and look inside, which is okay if you're just dumping stuff inside. But when you have this kind of whale design in this curved zipper, you can really open that up and take a look at everything on the inside. And it sort of just sits on your desk or your flat surface nicely when you want to have access to it. So got a bunch of different materials here. This one is a nylon material. This is this one's ballistic nylon. This appears to be just like kind of an ordinary weave of nylon. And then we have mesh here as well. And the nice thing about the mesh versions is that you can kind of see through them a little bit. So if you have things that you want to, maybe you have a couple of these, you kind of want to see what's inside loosely or roughly. I mean, use the colored zippers for organization as well, but you can kind of see inside. So I'll open this one way up too, this mesh one, and then this brown one. One thing you'll notice is like it's not perfect. I know Bihn creates everything in, I believe, Seattle. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I always get it mixed up with Portland because we're headed there next week for a project. But it's a little like tough around this edge. You can kind of see that zipper is like not quite exactly straight. And I think that might just be due to the whale design going on here. But it definitely still serves its function, just doesn't look like 100% clean. And that thing opens way up. I don't know if you need this big of a pouch with this design. I think it's more effective at this medium and smaller size, but your mileage may vary. One other thing to bring up is there is a clip on every one of these. A lot of the time, Bihn has O-rings inside of their bags and their duffels and backpacks and things like that where you can attach this right onto. So I know a lot of people appreciate that. We definitely do. Bihn is always nerding out about those little details, and we appreciate that. So that's been our quick look of the new Bihn Ghost Whale pouches with colored zippers. Head on over to packhacker.com for more information, and head over to our main channel over on Packhacker on YouTube for detailed videos. We'll see you in the next one.